Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? All you getting it? Somebody's getting it for you. What's good, people? Woo, what's good, people? It's a day of another day we call Tuesday. Anyway, being said, what's good, people? Let me turn my fan down a little bit because I think it may be a little too loud and I don't want it to be too loud for you. You know, just have it on the loud so you know, what you be able to hear me, stuff like that. Anyway, that being said, what's going on, people? Oh, I came to you because I want to talk to you in reference to, I've been watching something that's been going on for a while, and I don't know if anyone else have addressed it, but I feel as though someone needs to talk about this, and maybe we could get a mutual understanding, or maybe, you know, it is what it is. I don't even know what to say because people are going to do what they want to do anyway. But anyway, I feel as though in my soul, I need to talk about this. You know, and I do not mean all gay people or all gay guys and stuff like that, but there is a rivalry that goes on between gay guys and transgender women. Now, the thing about it, and I do, once again, for the people who just don't hear me, I do not mean all gay guys because some gay guys are just trying to live their life and do their thing. And they actually do support the girls like me, and they actually do give us a lot of love. So obviously, if you're one of those guys, I'm definitely not talking to you. I'm talking to the guys who show a lot of hate towards the transgender community as far as a woman or trans man. The thing about it that gets me is that, you know, you sit back and you say, well, all you transgenders, all you do is escorts and whores, and that's all you do is sell your body, and that's all you're ever going to be, and stuff like that. Now, as valid as the point could possibly be, there are a lot of men out there doing the same thing as well, but we're not going to go in that. We're going to talk in reference to the girls who are out there, who are in the workforce, who are taxpayers, who are people that are pushing forward to try to show, you know, positive light in reference to the transgender community, as far as the girls like me and a lot of other ones who are not doing it. You know, and the thing about it that gets me is that some girls will sign on and say, well, girl, you know, I don't knock nobody's hustle and stuff like that, but I really don't like the girls who sell sex and stuff like that for their body. Now, I've also come to notice that a lot of these girls do not live as transgender women. They actually go back to being a boy, but online and on pictures, they're actually a girl. You know, and the thing about it is that I appreciate your honesty in reference to, you know, what you don't like, but please do not give information in reference to what you don't like when you don't live that life to the fullest. And a lot of you girls, you know, you show all these things as far as you have this money, you have this and this and that. Please inform us how you get all this money, because showing us money and you're putting down other girls, and we want to know how you get this money if we don't see no business suits or jobs. You know, we can always take a picture with a whole bunch of people and say, oh, I'm at work, but you're actually going to go visit somebody at work. Boom, but that's being said. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about to the guys who always sit up there and they try to put the transgender women down. Like, there is a transgender woman, I'm going to give you a prime example. I'm not going to use her name. There is a transgender woman who actually has her own business. You may figure out who it is, but it is what it is. And she has her own line. And the first thing you see is a lot of women saying, oh my goodness, I love this. Or better yet, I'll just say what it was. She has a hairline. And instead of saying, the girls were like, oh my God, I love her hair, this is pretty, da da da. Here comes this gay guy. He looks good. And then everybody's going, it's a he, that's not a woman. No, the man looks great. You know, and then you go back and you look at his picture. It's this big, fat, burly queen who's got about 300 fucking blonde wigs, fabulous outfits, if not from Payless or stole less or picked up from or went to a drag show and stole for someone's back while she was performing, bitch, up there giving the fully read of another girl that's a transsexual, because he does not live his life as a transsexual. However, he does like pointing them out to all the other girls and go back into undercover up in his little closet of full drag, but yet still he wants to put up the girl on blast and then talk about how much she's an escort. But the simple fact of the matter is that he wants her to stay within that spot because he doesn't give a fuck, because he's not living that truth, but he loves to put her out on blast. However, he does not want people to know that he's a full-blown faggot, that he likes it up the butt, but yet still he wants to put another girl down of her crap and what she's trying to do to survive. Because it's all a funny joke to him. And it's the thing that gets me is that you girls sit back and let that type of guy talk about, oh, I don't consider her a woman because she does this with her man sexually. I don't consider her a woman because she does that with her man. You take that information from that type of person and you sit back and say, well, I don't understand, you know, if I do this with my man, that doesn't make me a woman. My message to you transsexual who sit back and try to have a conversation with this kind of person, you are a dumb bitch. You're the most stupidest bitch. You ought to sit down and have several seats and shut the fuck up. Why would you talk about somebody who's putting you down, telling you what is a woman when he's getting more dick up his fucking ass and he can fucking bend over and squirt out a whole fucking ocean of cum out of his fucking ass? Because simple fact of the matter is, he's trying to tell you how to be a woman, but that bitch thinks she is a woman. But yet still, you're going to sit back and say, well, I don't consider you a woman if you fuck your man. I consider you a woman if you do this. I consider you a woman. Bitch, you're not a man. Last time I checked, a woman loves a man. So if you want to sit back and fix us, fix that. Why do you have a fact of the matter that you sit up there getting fucked up your butt by a fucking dude but not trying to get some pussy, but you want to tell somebody else how to be a woman when you're not, in fact, you're not exactly what we call a man? Now let's talk about what a man is. A man is a man that sits up there and, you know, be his true leadership and stuff like that, who goes about making his money, trying to make profit, you know, trying to do things for him and his family, or, you know, his recreational people that's around his company. He's not focusing on putting another bitch down. That's an insecure bitch. And to me, I have no respect for a man like that. I have no, and my tolerance level for the girls who sit back and let this man tell you what it is like to be a woman. You allow that shit, and then you're invited into your world, and you be like, well, I don't understand why they feel that way. My question to you is, why the fuck do you care? You shouldn't be questioning what that person is saying about you. You should be questioning why you're sitting up there listening to it. I don't give a fuck what LGBT, all that kind of thing that they sit up there, you know, put us into this bubble. If they don't rock with you, they just don't rock with you. Just because they're up underneath that umbrella don't mean you have to accept what they call approval. There are a lot of guys out here who sit back and they put the transgender women down, and they talk about, so, well, I don't consider you a woman if you do this. I consider you a man in a wig. Well, what do we consider a man who dresses up as a man who gets fucked up the butt? His asshole is so fucking stretched he could fucking go get a job at Martha Stewart's Sheets because his ass is nothing but one of her fucking livings. It just amazes me how you sit back, you allow this person to ridicule who you are when it's not even a full man. And when I say full man, I don't mean, you know, in reference to being gay, you know, well, since I'm gay, I'm not a full man. I rock with anybody who rock with me. And my thing is I consider a man who stands his truth. But I do not consider a man who sits back and try to put another person down for recreational purposes to try to blend in when you know you damn well you do not blend in. And then when you go check out their profile, it's this fucking queen. It's always a fucking queen, some flamey bitch with full-blown makeup on, full-blown blazing, all this shit on his fucking face, but you trying to read a bitch, but bitch, we can't find our fucking makeup because bitch is all in your house. But then you want to sit back and put us down. Look in that motherfucking mirror, bitch. When you try to come for us, look at you first. And it kills me that, you know, y'all sit back and y'all want to be this motherfucker to think you're so fine. If you're so true within you, why are you worried about the next bitch? That's what gets me. And it makes me so mad when you girls co-sign with them. I question you, why do you do it? Anyway, that being said, I just want to put it out there. And I don't give a fuck what you say about me, because this skin is tough. You can say what you want about me, it don't matter to me. I rock with those who rock with me, and the disappreciation of it is that we're supposed to be like a melting pot. We don't talk about the street people. Look at our shit in our own community. Y'all can't even fix that. So how we gonna talk about them when we got these ones who sit up there, you know, you go try to apply for a job, and you got a gay person sitting there, honey, you better hope to God that he's really supporting you. Because if not, as soon as you leave, he's running to go tell what's going on with you. But he's not willing to tell what's going on with him. You know, it amazes me. But anyway, that being said, that's what I want to put out there. I want to question, why do you transgender women sit back and let someone who sits back and put y'all down, and y'all ask them questions? Well, I consider myself a woman because why could you communicate with this person? A closed mind will never see your truth, because only then they can see you as a joke. I don't give a fuck if it's straight, gay, bi, whatever the case may be, or trans. And when somebody show you their truth, believe it. Anyway, that being said, I wonder how you feel about this, how the girls always sit back and let these gay guys tell them what a woman is. I consider you a man in a wig. Well, what do we consider you when you're not even a man? You're not a man. You're not a man. You got cunt, shit, heels, blogs. You can walk the fucking runway. You spinning, you jumping, you jump. Bitch, what are you? We call you a it. Because at least we know what we are, but you don't know what the fuck you are. We may be dressed in the form of a woman, but you represent a woman when you dress up like a man, and you got a woman's things. Anyway, that being said, I just want to put it out there like that. This is my opinion. This is where I feel. It is what it is. Anyway, I want to know you feel about it. I want to say, oh, people, bam. And I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And when you do to you, I want you to do the best with it you can. And if nobody don't like it, then fuck them. All right.